Hey, Cody, hold this for me. I need to do something.
There goes Austin. Try and get some of it in your mouth, Austin.
$1 beer night.
Let's go drink some beer!
Those that can't hear right now, we're all a little upset. We're a little
Gosh,
frustrated
dang
with
it.
tonight, you know? It didn't go the way, not only did it not go the way we planned, the ref screwed us again.
My
Holds us
dear
here.
USL, this come here. This is to the new USL president because the old USL president left us. Stop sending us the worst referees I have ever seen. Please, thank you. Signed everybody, not only everybody at San Antonio FC, everybody of every team in the USL. These refs have been terrible. It's $1 beer night. You can tell I am drenched, but honestly, to drown my anxiety,
Sorrows,
to drown my
stress.
anxiety, anger towards the ref, I decided to chug water. I don't drink, but if that was alcohol, I would be the same. It would be the same effect. But geez, I have never seen 11 yellow cards have been thrown up in this game. 8 on Las Vegas Lights, 4 on us. Though I would have to say, 2 of them were complete BS. One of them was on Marcina again.
Yeah, his fourth now.
It's 4th. Also, anytime we play at home, it's been a Marcina yellow card.
It's one more away, and he's going to get suspended for a couple matches. So.
He needs to go on a cool-down streak, and we do have a cool-down streak. 3 away games immediately after this. I don't even want to cover the score. 1-1, but honestly, it should be 1-2. But apparently, goalies running into no players is not a foul. Also, this referee, I was going to be kind on you, referee. The first half you called was pretty okay. There was no real bad calls. The only bad call I would know, we'll talk about a PK and the goalie leaving the line early, which he did not. And that's on Las Vegas. I'm being partial right now. This ref, I thought that was going to be the only bad call that they did. But then the second half, I don't know if they lost the contact lens in the changing room, or they had some of the $1 beer and they just forgot how to ref.
I know, like every time we had a chance to score, offsides, foul. It was something.
Offside, something. I don't know what was going on. That was embarrassing to watch.
The other thing I'd like to mention about today. Better refs.
Better refs.
I kind of hate being right. It's like the 3rd or 4th game in a row. My prediction been correct. I told you 1-1. I didn't want to be right.
Yeah, unfortunately you were right.
But you take away the mistake we made earlier in the game in the first half, they didn't do a single thing. It should have been us, like at least 3-4-0, like you said.
Yeah, we should have had 3 goals here. But unfortunately, it's just the things just stacked up against us. But we'll talk about the goals first. So start off this game, immediately a PK for us. And it was a weird situation because Pirano was lining up to take it, and then Hernandez hops up there to take it. And there's a little bit of scuffle in there, but Pirano gave the ball to Hernandez, and Hernandez lines up to kick it, kicks the ball, it goes right into the goal, but the goalie saved it.
The keeper, great save.
The ref, I'm going to mention this again, the ref says the goalie leaves
the line early, gives him a chance to retake it. Hernandez, for whatever reason, and I've talked to other people that have played more soccer than I have.
Yes.
Hernandez should have never retaken it.
Yeah, but
he should have somebody else out there.
Yeah.
He takes it again, goes the complete opposite way, and guess what? The keeper's waiting for it.
Keeper was ready for him to just be like, oh, left didn't work. I'll go right this time. And, of course, that's what happened. And it just was not. If Hernandez lines up to, you said this, it wasn't. Hernandez should not be allowed to take PKs again after that. We should stop fighting on who's taking PKs and give it to the only person who has made a PK for us today, and the only goal scorer who scored a goal today is Christian Pirano. And let's talk about Christian Pirano's goal. From crossed over on the opposite side of the field, unfortunately for me.
What a beautiful free kick, by the way. What a beautiful free kick.
From 20 yards out, just, I want to see that on repeat. Goal of the week, or at least a nomination by USL. But honestly, after the fans' reaction from these refs leaving here, I don't think USL wants to even acknowledge us.
Hey, real quick, who called the free kick going in?
You did.
This guy right here.
So Cody's going to give away the new lottery numbers.
Almost got hit there. There goes my luck, right?
And there goes all of Cody's luck. Thank you, Fate.
All right, real quick, run down our stats. And I know you hate this.
Hey, I love stats,
Well,
but these stats I will be offended by.
I know you hate every time we're over 50% possession.
We do not win.
51% possession today. 12 shots, 4 on goal. They had a total of 6 shots, and only 2 were on goal. And then obviously you mentioned the yellow cards. But a lot of those yellow cards late for us was frustration. That's how the refs handled the game. You just can see we started breaking down, you know?
It was the second half, 70 minutes, it was like 80 minutes onward. It turned from a soccer football game to
a little wrestling in there. We scored a goal.
Yes.
And I was thinking, it wasn't about the streak, but I was like, we didn't lose because we still got a point. But I'm just glad
still got a point, but
I'm still glad we didn't lose. But like, there was
this
no
is the worst team in the league. We should not be sacrificing 2 points to draw to the worst team in the league. So hopefully for next week, when we visit them at whatever soccer stadium that they're playing at, they play on a baseball field. We need more soccer-specific stadiums in the USA, by the way. But when we visit Vegas next week, I hope we put it all on red and we score them.
Again.
And I'm not going to put in a score prediction. I just want that W. I don't care what it is. I want that W for next week. Put it all on red because they're going to be playing in red. Watch them play Fiesta Kids. And I want that W. We got 3 away games. I want this team to get together, find out who's kicking penalties, find out who's doing what, get coordinated, because honestly, when they're out there, they look lost. The sky is falling down here. I'm pissed off, which is really hard for me to do. But it was just, we need to get our stuff together.
Hey, to change the subject,
yes,
what do you got to add about, was it Pato? What would you like to say about?
So, San Antonio, we don't really have a offensive presence. No, we have an offensive presence, right?
We're not doing a good job linking it up to get those goals in.
I know of one player who will do a really good job for that. He is homegrown. He's from Brandeis. We just played against him. Number 9, Pato, should be on San Antonio FC. He brought Detroit to their playoff finals before they were their playoff finals, and then when they're in Nisa, he brought them to a championship. Pato would be a great addition for us to San Antonio FC. I know he's probably contracted to Vegas Lights to the end of the season, but in the future, sign the homegrown talent. Sign Pato, please.
I can't wait. We got forwards out here, that we signed. I can't wait till we start getting a little more healthier. I mean, we haven't had Mitch.
We had 6 players out today.
Yeah, Tainter and PC, they've been out the last few weeks, When we get healthy, I feel a lot more confident about this team because we still got Jordan Farr, who saves pretty much everything.
Unfortunately,
Now,
I didn't mention their goal. I did not mention their goal. I realized I didn't mention their goal, and I don't want to mention their goal, but unfortunately I have to. Lamar Batista is holding a player off the ring. They get past him. They shoot it into the box. Jordan Farr jumps on it. Unfortunately, it slips past Jordan Farr. There is a Vegas Lights player right there as well, so it kind of didn't help him right there because he got a little bit stuck. And unfortunately, another Vegas Lights player was in there, and they tapped it in.
I just pounced on
it. And that's 2 games in a row that did not help us with player tapping it in and a player getting beat. But that's how they got their goal on us, which is one of the few goals that they've had this season. But next game is next week in 8 days, so I believe on a Sunday.
Yeah, so it's a Sunday at 5 o'clock our time.
which is great for us because
and you wanna tell them where we're going to be?
We are going to be at Alamo Beer Company downtown. Alamo Beer Company right underneath the bridge. And it's going to be a watch party with the Crocketteers at 5:30 p.m. And hopefully it is a better result than that. But if there is not a better result,
we're going to use this ref game as motivation. So
we're going to use this
together,
ref game as
get over the hill.
We're going to be using this ref game as motivation and fire back where we have abilities to slip off. But this was just an absolute mustard fest. Yellow cards all over the place. Steven, you had a yellow. Oh no, you didn't have a yellow card in.
I had an open mustard thing for a yellow card, man.
I said mustard fest.
But dude, you know what, dude? How are you gonna call fouls when your own teammates hit your own goalie, and they're gonna call a foul and deny a goal on that one, which should have said like, hey, he's hurt after the goal, and then at the very last minute of the game, man. Whatever, dude. But you know what? Refs suck tonight. What can we do?
They're turning the lights off
Go
here.
AFC.
They're turning the lights off here, so we have to. we all of us are frustrated, and those who do
we
drink.
all realize that you can't run into your own teammate.
Yeah, you can't run into your own
teammate. Should be a foul.
Should not be a foul. Very frustrated day. We're gonna be back on Sunday at Alamo Beer Company. 5:30 p.m. Join us here with the Crocketteers and the Luck Report. We're going to be down there. Hopefully it's a good turnout. Hopefully it's a good game because I do not want to see another D next to our name for draw ever again.
We're gonna say next week is Sunday Night Lights.
Yeah, hopefully it's Sunday Night Lights because if it was Saturday Night Lights or Friday Night Lights, this might turn into an actual fight. Which honestly, it should have because Saturday night's all right for fighting, but apparently the ref did not notice that. So, thank you everybody for watching us. I'm Austin. I've been joined by
Cody. And we'll see you next week, Austin.
We'll see you next week. I hope y'all have a good night after this night because tonight is like the worst night of my life. Yeah, we didn't lose. It would have been worse if we lost, but honestly, this feels like a loss because we drew against the worst team in the league. All right, I'm going to end it here and not actually keep on ranting again, but this is going to be like a 30-minute rant, and I'm just going to cut myself off right now.
Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good, and stop. Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good.